Today, we are digging into the world of American manufacturing. We're going to uncover the story behind a company that's been shaping metal and the industry, really, for more than 100 years. That's AKS Cutting Systems. We're going to look at the physics, the tech, and the family story behind every single one of their cuts.
So, it all starts with this quote from Chris Phillip over at AKS, and it begins with something you'd find on the floor of pretty much any fab shop, just a simple piece of steel with a hole cut in it. Looks basic enough, right? But what if I told you that the secret to this company's entire legacy is hiding in the tiny, tiny details of how that one simple part was made?
Because, there's a whole lot more going on here than meets the eye. The difference between a perfect part and a piece of scrap metal, well, it comes down to a really deep understanding of physics and some seriously clever engineering.
Okay, this is where it gets really cool. The plasma gas inside the torch doesn't just shoot out straight, it actually swirls, and it swirls in one direction, clockwise. So to get the absolute cleanest exterior cut, the machine moves with that flow. Simple enough. But, and this is the genius part, to cut a hole on the inside, the torch moves against the gas flow. It seems totally backward, but it's this counterintuitive move that uses physics to push any little imperfections away from the edge you actually want to keep. That, right there, is precision.
Now, pulling off that kind of detail means you have to control a massive amount of energy. And that brings us to the core technology that makes it all happen: plasma.
Yep, the fourth state of matter. You've got solid, liquid, and gas. But if you take a gas and you superheat it, ionize it, you get plasma. And it's basically an electrically conductive jet that can just slice through steel like it's butter. It is an unbelievably powerful tool for speed and efficiency in metal fabrication.
And to use that power in the right way, AKS doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. They partner with Hypertherm, who are the leaders in plasma tech. And this is such a smart move, right? It's combining their own century of experience building rock-solid machines with the absolute best-in-class cutting technology on the market. What you get from that partnership is a whole lineup of machines really tailored for just about any need. So, whether you're a smaller shop that just needs a simple plug-and-play machine, or a huge industrial operation that needs a heavy-duty, totally custom system, they've got you covered.
But plasma, with all its power, has one key feature. It uses intense heat. And for some jobs, heat is the absolute enemy. It can weaken a part, it can warp it, and that's where AKS offers a completely different way to get to that same level of precision, one that trades the raw power of heat for the incredible power of high-pressure water. We're talking about water jet cutting. This is a technology that uses a super high-pressure stream of water, usually mixed with a little bit of abrasive, to literally erode material away with amazing finesse. It's the cold alternative to plasma's heat. Since it's just erosion, not melting, it can cut almost anything. I mean, steel, titanium, stone, plastic, you name it, even foam. Now, to get that kind of versatility, you need some unbelievable pressure. The top-of-the-line AKS WaterCut X4 machine can handle pressures up to 90,000 psi.
So, we've got these two cutting-edge technologies. One's hot, one's cold. But honestly, the tech is only half the story. To really get what AKS is all about, you have to look at the people and the history behind these machines.
And that story really can be summed up in just one number: 4. As in 4 generations of the same family, all dedicated to building these machines. This isn't just a business, it's a family legacy.
So let's rewind the clock. The journey starts way back in 1912 as a little custom machine shop in Cleveland. Fast forward to the late 60s, it gets bought by Stanley Midnight, who's the father-in-law of the current chairman, Dale Phillip. By 1995, they've grown into this modern 55,000 square foot facility. And today, that 4th generation, the brothers Kent and Greg Phillip, are running the show.
There's a straight line from that mindset all the way back to the physics of that clockwise swirl we started with. It's all about sweating the small stuff to get to perfection. This focus on the details isn't just about building one perfect part. No, it's about building a machine and a whole company that's designed to last for generations. So what does that really mean in practice? Well, it means they're building machines right here in the USA that are so tough, so durable, that they literally get passed down from one generation to the next. And their commitment to you doesn't stop when you buy the machine. It goes on for the entire life of it, with support, retrofits, and even loyalty programs. And that's when you realize the whole family ownership thing isn't just a nice historical fact. It's the core of their entire business strategy. It gives them this long-term vision.
They're not focused on next quarter's profits. They're focused on building things that last and relationships that endure. They're in it for the long run.
And that brings us right back to where we started. From the almost invisible physics of a single plasma cut to the incredible power of a 90,000 psi water jet, all the way to a century-long family story. The whole thing, the entire story of AKS, is about a deep, unwavering commitment to quality that endures.
So, it kind of leaves you with this one final thought. In a world that changes so fast, a world that so often values what's new over what lasts, what does it really mean to build something not just for today's bottom line, but for the next generation to inherit and build upon?